Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Puja Singh, you can call me Puja, and I'm glad to have you here. I just wanted to come on. I haven't really made a video in a while, especially just talking and sharing what's going on. I just wanted to come on and share a few updates about my life so that I can share with you, but also so that I can remember this moment. I feel like I'm in this kind of cocooning phase and I'm about to step into a whole new phase of life. So I just wanted to kind of have this moment captured in some way. So having some coffee and yeah, let's get into it. So if you've been here at all, you know how I am with time. About a month ago, maybe, it is now mid-September, and in August I went on retreat in Colorado with my Sacred Sound Lab community. Sacred Sound Lab is an online music school started by my friends and teachers Sheila and Brent. I've talked about them before. Actually, I've made videos with them on here as well. So yeah, we had our first annual Sacred Sound Lab retreat and it was beyond amazing. I can't even begin to express or explain how incredible it was. It was like beyond anything I had imagined before we actually went. And so I didn't get as much footage as I had kind of wanted to or planned on before going, but I did get some footage, so I'll share some of that here. Found some little dhaba on the roadside just while I was driving on the freeway. I saw a sign for it and I went, but it's so cute that I'm the only one here. So let's see how the food is. I got a thali. Hi, it's me. I'm in Arizona and yeah, beyond that, I don't know where I am. Nope, I don't even remember what it's called. Somewhere near Flagstaff. And I'm in a Walmart parking lot. And I'm gonna sleep in my car and that's it. I had such a good dinner that was so unexpected. I was just planning on going to like Panda Express or something, which is literally right in front of me now, because it's always kind of my go-to when I'm on these kind of road trips where it's like just a lot of trash food and it's like fast food and stuff and it's hard to find good stuff. So I normally just go to Panda Fresh because I can get like some veggies, like some broccoli or something and some cabbage or whatever, and like some rice or noodles. Normally just rice. Well, no, sometimes noodles too. So yeah, I was planning on going to Panda Express, but then I was driving on the freeway and I noticed this sign for Koinur Dhaba and I was like, what's that? And like I was like literally passing it as this is happening. So I was like, so I like look up on my phone really quickly and it's like I've already passed it, but I can get off the like highway or freeway or whatever and then come back to it. So I was like, it's worth checking out. I was like, I always love Indian food, and especially like a random place out in the middle of nowhere. It's either gonna be like trash or like real, like a special little gem, you know? And it was a gem. It was like really interesting inside too, just like very bare bones, and there was literally like no one eating inside. It was mostly trucks. Like there were like, I don't know, 6 or 7 like huge big trucks trucking dude trucks out there. So I'm guessing it's like normally like that, where it's just a lot of truckers that come by. So I was the only one that was actually sitting inside the restaurant eating, but the food was just so good, and I got some Parle G's, and yeah. So anyways, that's there were a couple other things, but I won't get into them right now. But it's just felt very a lot of synchronicities. Okay, story time is over. More to come. Stay tuned. Beautiful! Such an incredible time to be in community with some people that I've known online and been singing with online for months, some that I've been singing online with for years, and so getting to meet these people in person, it was just so amazing. Such wonderful community, such incredible beings, getting to sing together in this beautiful dome that we were in. Oh my gosh, I have arrived. And this is the dome. It's huge and it's beautiful. Wow. We were at this Zen Buddhist retreat center in Crestone, Colorado, and the place itself was just incredible, up in the mountains, and all of like the people there, the monks and the volunteers and that were hosting us, they were all so wonderful, so incredible, such beautiful energy, and yeah, just getting to sing together for days and meditating and doing yoga and eating and hiking, and I got to go to the sand dunes, and yeah, it was just really incredibly special. If you know me at all, you know Kirtan is a huge part of my life, and Indian classical music and other forms of devotional music as well. And I mean, just to spend a whole week, again, like singing and playing harmonium. We also had like, I think 30 plus harmoniums, like, so getting to hear everyone sing and play together at the same time is just such a magical experience. And I got to stay in the cutest little hut. I'll put some photos up, and yeah, just like all of the, like, we laughed so much. Like, I laughed more there than I feel like I've laughed in years, and just building really sweet connections and relationships with people, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Is that actually working right?
Yeah, just getting to spend time singing to the divine and reconnecting to myself, to the earth, to nature, to community, to sound, to music, to rhythm, was just a really really incredible experience and really, really needed. Life has been a lot for me, and I know for a lot of people lately, so it was a really special experience, and I'm really, 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 really grateful for it, and I cannot wait for the next one. We've already booked the next retreat next year in August at the same space, and yeah, I'm just so excited about it.
You know that she smiles a little bit, yeah. A little bit.
So when I got back from the retreat, I don't remember exactly how long after, like I think it was like within the week after I got back, I got into a little car accident, and the accident itself wasn't so bad. I hit a parked car, and it's just a moment. It was one of those moments that actually didn't feel like an accident. It just somehow, maybe not right in the moment, in the actual moment of the accident, it was very scary. And the like I said, the accident itself wasn't that bad, but my airbag came out and kind of beat me up. It's almost healed now, actually. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but my arm got burned like all around this area, and I got bruise on my ribs, and my lip got cut. And it was just kind of a traumatic, dramatic experience. It was very like scary when the airbag actually came out. I just like jumped out of the car instantly, like the sound and the smell and just like the adrenaline and everything was just so intense. And then like the police came, and then a bunch of like medical people came. I think there was like 3 or 4 ambulances and a big fire truck, and then the police car as well, and like her police truck. And it was just intense. They like all, I'm very, I have a big like fear of like medical stuff and hospitals, and particularly like shots and just that kind of stuff. And so I almost started having a panic attack when they approached me, because like everyone got out of their cars and they like pulled out a gurney, and they were like just coming at me real strong. So I know they were there to help, but also it was just like, it's a lot. They're clearly, don't seem particularly like trauma informed. But they ended up like taking my blood pressure and asking me a few questions, and then told me that I should go to the hospital to get checked out anyways, which I was like, you just brought all of this stuff out to tell me that I need to go to the hospital. Like, so that was kind of silly, but luckily my cousin, who's a doctor, was able to look at me, and she said I would be okay if I didn't go to the hospital. If there's any way for me to avoid going to a hospital, I will avoid it. So anyways, that was, an experience, and I'm still dealing with insurance. My car is totaled, so I'm gonna have to get a new car, and just waiting to kind of wrap that up. That's gonna kind of be a big deciding factor in how the rest of my year looks. I'm hoping to do a little bit of traveling, but we'll see what happens, and I'll share about that at some point. And then after that, a few days after that, it was my birthday. So it was a very low-key birthday this year. I just got brunch with my mom and, talked to some friends online, and kind of just hung out. It was very, very low-key. But I will say I received a lot of love on my birthday, so thank you to anyone out there who was sending that love and wishing me happy birthday. That was really, really sweet. I felt really loved and supported, and yeah, it felt really good. I was definitely, you know, with the accident and just lifing, I was feeling a little low when I woke up on my birthday, and by the end of the day I was feeling so much better because there were just so many people that had so much love to give me, and so I really appreciate that, really appreciate you all. And I also, actually I guess this was before my birthday, but at the beginning of September I released a single, which I haven't released music in almost a year. So my single Gajanana is now out, and it's a beautiful bhajan that I learned in the Sacred Sound Lab a couple years ago and have been singing it since. And I had been wanting to record it for a while and just didn't get around to it, didn't have the time, didn't get to it. So I finally, before the retreat, I got really inspired and recorded most of it in like a day, I think, and then, you know, just doing editing and some extra vocals and things. And then, yeah, so I'm super excited about that, really excited, feeling inspired to record more, so hopefully I'll have something else coming out soon. I've been working on a little bit of stuff. And I'm also very, 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 very excited to say that I am going to be leading a kirtan in person in Santa Monica next week on September 25th. I haven't led a full in-person kirtan by myself since before the pandemic, so I'm really, 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 really excited for this. If you happen to see this before then and you happen to be in Los Angeles, please come out and sing with us. It's going to be a really special moment. So, and yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I just feel like I've been in this kind of cocooning phase and just figuring things out and trying to step into this new world that we're in. And yeah, it's a kind of intense and uncomfortable time, but it's also like I also feel excited in a big way because I do feel and hope that we are moving into a new time and space, a new world, you know, a new way of being for a lot of people, as structures and systems continue to crumble around us and as things continue to change. You know, we have to learn new ways of being. So I hope that we can help each other and support each other in that. And yeah, I look forward to connecting with more of you and hopefully singing with you at some point. That's always my favorite thing to do with people, is to sing together. So I am sending so much love out to all of you. Thank you for sticking around to hear about some updates about me, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing things that feel good for you. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're getting to do creative stuff and go on adventures, and I hope you have people around you that are loving and supporting you, and yeah, just wishing you all well and hope to connect with you soon. See you in another video. Love y'all.